Welcome back to Vampire Survivors, and today I was tipped off to try something completely broken, which is the Impostongue, okay? That is a weapon that has its damage multiplied by your current recovery value, and we are playing a character that gains 1 recovery every single level up. And yeah, there it is, the Impostongue, okay? So, in other words, we'll go completely bonkers today. Like, I think the damage will be ridiculous. I tried to read up a bit on the wiki on, like, how everything works, because we tried this in the past, like, just with the character and its weapon, like, not this one here. The main character that has the weapon, and it was horrible. I died 15 minutes into the run. That is, like, one of the earliest deaths I've ever had. And today, I expect that we will completely blow out the enemies. Like, we'll break damage numbers, we'll break total damage records and things like that. Now, whether this will happen or not, we don't know that. I just expect it based on what people told me. I'll be honest, I have my doubts. I'm not fully convinced with this, but we'll see. So we are a bit in a hurry because the boss spawns at 1 minute, and I would really like to evolve this as soon as possible. We don't lose all too much if we don't do it right away, but the more time I lose, the more manual level ups I have to do, where I force the life sign scan in. Okay, can you please just give me the stuff? Hello? Hello? There we go, level 6. Just 2 more level ups, guys. 2 more level ups, and I can immediately evolve it. Come on! Come on! Let's max out the empty tome. We have to keep at least 8 rerolls for the Arcana to make sure we get the right ones. So we only have 3 rerolls left. Like, it looks better than it is. I don't know what it is, but it's really hard to find the life sign scan sometimes. But now I just need, look at this, 400 damage by the way. Now I just need 1 more level up. I have 3 rerolls. It's very likely that we'll get it here. Okay, please, come on. Come on. Come on. 1 more. Eee, that's disgusting. I guess I'll go for the sharp tongue. Okay, we are a bit delayed time-wise, but it's totally fine. Yeah, nah, this won't be a problem. Okay, 1 more. Oh, thank you for playing with me. I mean, you know, for... for playing into my plan. There we go. So, what do we have to do now? Well, we want to max out Empty Tome. This is the first priority, because then the paranormal scan triggers more often. We also want to max out the weapon, but we only have to do that until like 3 minutes. That's when the next boss spawns, so we are not in a rush. And this character not only gains bonus recovery, but also bonus luck. Why would that matter here? Well, the weapon can critically strike at a 5% 1000 damage. Okay then. That's reasonable. Yeah, that's totally reasonable. Okay, that's fine, yeah. The weapon can... The weapon can critically strike, the evolution at least, at a 5% chance. And that means we need a huge amount of luck to make this good, right? Like, if we need 2000% luck, am I right? Yeah, total luck, so plus 1900%. Then we are guaranteed to always critically strike. That will take a while, but that's actually just a couple of level ups with a character like this, so I think we'll be 2500 damage. Are you shitting me? You do what? Wait, every single level up is 100 bonus damage? How is that reasonable? Why am I shooting knives? Oh yeah, because of the little guy. Okay, that's a lot of damage. So for the Arcana, I have considered going for Boogaloo of Illusions, and it could definitely be that it's a weapon that, like, it looks visually as if it's not affected by area a lot, but there is like a hidden area. Like, some weapons have that where they just look the same size, but actually they hit a huge amount of enemies. However, I can't confirm that. I tried to figure it out if that's the case or not, but I just barely hit any enemies. Like, with maxed out area, I modded the game to check that out. So, what we'll do instead is, we'll completely ignore Boogaloo of Illusions today. I'm very sorry for that, but we just have to do it. It doesn't make any sense to go for it. And instead, we'll go for a magic trick. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. Look at the tongues. I'm waiting for the boss. Is that the boss? Oh yeah, that's the boss. Nice, perfect. Triple chest even. Even better. So, here's the Impostongue. Deals high damage to the strongest enemy in anything in its path. Watch this. Do you see that? 22,000? Wait, how is that reasonable? That's not the crit, right? That's the special damage. No, the special damage is this line that it does. That's the crit. Wait, why is the crit... Do I have slash? Did I pick up slash without realizing? Really? These are all the things we don't take here. I guess I'll just... I can also... Nah, let's just skip. That gives us a bit of experience. Yeah, Pomerola, that is what I wanted. It honestly doesn't make a big difference. Okay, so... you know what? Do just random always. It's fine. We'll get the stuff in. Wait, but how... 37,000 damage! We just... It's 3 minutes. Why do you have a 4 times... Did I take slash? No, I didn't. Why do you have a 4 times crit? That is the highest crit multiplier in the game. Wait, okay, what does slash do? Hold on. So the highest crit multiplier that exists in the game is 5 times with slash on Heaven's Sword. That is the highest you can get. Why is it 4 times without slash? And my theory right now is... Because I actually don't remember how it was in the old video. My theory right now is slash only doubles the odds of critting. Right? That would make the most sense, because if that actually goes to 8 times, this would be ridiculous. That would be way too insane. So I went for the Academy badge because I'm scared of the Guardians. They deal 50 damage, I think it was, and our HP is at 100. You know, they attack us 3 times, we're dead, which can happen in a single second. However, I didn't know that we would deal these damage numbers. So, like, with these damage numbers, we pretty much tap the Guardians twice and they are dead. Yeah, that was just it. So... I'm not really concerned anymore, unless I see something wrong. Maybe the crit is fake. There are some weapons that have fake numbers to them, so I hope that's not the case here. How much damage do we do? 60,000. Dude, we almost one-shot Guardians. You know what? I'll just take the damage to... how much? 75,000, that's the HP of the Guardians. And then we'll see if we one-shot them sometimes. I mean, it has to be a crit, you know. Oh, we already have maxed out cooldown. Well, that's nice. That was really fast. That was early. We want to have this. So, Brazier is supposed to affect this weapon. I actually don't think it does. Like, with the same story, I modded it and maxed it out and I didn't see a single difference. I don't understand how it works. Like, I also thought area maybe just affects the reach of the weapon, like how far away it can attack enemies, but that also doesn't seem to be the case. We don't have Google of Illusions. Look at the range it has. Isn't that ridiculous? So, I would say, perfect. Amazing. I could also go for Torona and just call it a day. Like, the benefit of having Torona is we immediately get the bonuses. And, let's just go for Brazier, right? Let's just do it. It's okay. How much damage do we deal now? 82,000. Why does it jump up so much? The wiki said, like, the weapon needs, like, an insane 1,500 damage. And I'm like, you know, it doesn't sound bad, but, we had weapons that did way more damage. And I was like, 83,000 at 5 minutes. And this is before we have the majority of the level ups, right? Like, way before that. Yeah, let's get all the experience here. Nice, perfect. It's close by. There we go. This should be a ton of level ups. Like, a ton of level... Well, it was decent. Let's kill the Guardians. Okay. I guess the weapon just deals that damage, yeah. So, this is what I want to have. This is actually funny now. I tried this out, as I said, with max area. It didn't do jack shit. It was completely useless. So, we'll go for Gemini, which gives us a counterpart to the base weapon, but even the base weapon should have its damage multiplied with our recovery. I hope this works, because it could be that it doesn't have the special effect. No, I see 19,000 damage numbers. That must be the base weapon, yeah. God, it looks so disgusting. It looks really disgusting. But why did we take that? Not to take away from the main weapon, but simply the main weapon is not big enough to hit the enemies, and this way we'll have way more experience, which means way more level ups, and the counterpart can't be limit broken, so it doesn't take away, right? That's good. That's really good. Where's the magnet? There it is. Perfect. Man. Why is the damage so high? I mean, I get it, I get it, recovery is a multiplier, I get it, but look at the damage. We're at 34,000. Is that the actual damage? Dude, what happens when I have slash? I really hope it doesn't just double the crit chance, but it straight up doubles the crit damage to 8 times, which is the highest in the entire game. That would be so ridiculous. What is our luck? 461%. We are not far away from the 1,900. In fact, we are really close to it. We are level 182. Oh. Yeah, it won't take long to get that. Okay, there's another piece of luck. Yeah, there's a red gem next to it though. Let's pick up the magnet instead. We'll walk up because that's where the red gems are. Yep, beautiful. Then we'll get the bonus luck. So how much damage do we deal now? 42... 168,000? It's straight up a 4 times multiplier. How is that reasonable? Where's even the unique effect of the weapon? You know, it sometimes is supposed to do a horizontal line beam. Maybe I have to turn on the flashing VFX. It's supposed to do a vertical line. Or like it has an insta-kill effect or something like that. I don't see anything. Like, because I remember what it does is, it increases the size of an enemy and deals a ridiculous amount of damage to that enemy. It's like a one shot towards strong enemies. But I don't see that happening. Why not? Good question. So there's another vacuum over there. I would say we take that and then we head over to the Taruna. Eventually we'll get the slash and my goal is I want to have the slash and then we take on the stage boss. You know, the demon up there. The Genevieve. I think we'll have a lot of fun with that. Now, we don't need more curse, I think, because the weapon can't even deal with the enemies that are currently here. Well, what we could do though is, wait, let me do that first. We can definitely head back and press the pressure blade on the floor that the enemies can move normally, because that should mean they clump up more, which is good for our weapons, right? There we go. I pressed it, perfect. 339,000! Dude, I really hope Slash doubles this again, this will be so ridiculous. Like, this will be utterly ridiculous. Yeah, let's head over to the Taruna. There's another damage multiplier added on top, you know. And also area, which doesn't really seem to do anything. Where do I have to go? I try to do it without the map because I'm good at the game, you know. Here? Oh, I walked through the wall. Let's not tell anyone about that, okay? Nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. So let's see what happens down here with the Guardians. Did I not press the pressure plate? The enemies still walk like that. Wait, I was just there. I pressed it. I know I pressed it. What? Okay, just a moment. Oh, we got the magnet. This should be a bunch of level ups. Do we just take the curse? I mean, it just makes the end. Let's do it. Let's just do it. It's fine. Yeah, that's a bunch of level ups. That's very good. Yeah, it's still there. What? But I was right here. I did that. Oh my god. Are you guys ready? There's the Arcana chest. Right now, our damage is... How much is it? Did I see that right? Wait, what happened to my crits? They are now 135,000, 63,000. Wait, what happened there? Huh? Oh. It looks so weird. Wait, there's 500,000. 543,000. Is that a real number? That is a real number. Okay. I want to see 1 million, please. Please show me one. 1,086,000. Just as a note, by the way, the base HP of the Reaper when you're level 1 is 655k. I do assume inverse mode also triples it, because the same thing happens to the Guardians, so it should be almost 2 million per level that we have. But this also means the moment we reach 2 million, we just need the amount of hits that we have as levels. So if you're level 500, it would be 500 hits to kill a Reaper. And I have a feeling we're actually outscaling the growth that the Reaper has. Because otherwise we wouldn't have caught up like that, right? Yeah, we have now 1. Is that right? We have 1.4 million. We were just at 1 million. Like, a moment ago. Okay. Guys, I think we have a little bit of... Do you want to say hello to Genevieve? Let's actually test, you know, if the theory works. And the best thing is, we're getting closer and closer to our luck goal of 1,900%. So... should I turn off the damage numbers for this? Nah, let's keep it. It's fine. Okay. There he is. Well, did you see him? If you blinked, you actually missed him. What? How is this reasonable? How is any... Yeah, we almost hit 2 million damage, by the way. Were we just at 1.4 million or so? Now we're at 1.8 million. We just leveled up and went up by 400k. And I think it wasn't even optimal. Like, I think part of the experience I collected that while the growth wasn't doubled. Yo, guys, I think you're right. I think this combo is probably one of the most busted combos you can have in this game, damage-wise. I can't even think of something that comes close to this. There are some other weapons that have the damage multiplied with luck and so on. So I think you can do some fancy stuff, but this is insane. Oh, did you, by the way, see when the rosary exploded how it showed a 3000? That means the enemies right now have 3000 HP. We deal 2 million damage. Over 2 million damage. I think we overkill slightly. Just a little bit. What chi value do you think will we have at the end of this? Okay, so the problem is we have now 2 weapons, right? But I think we only count the Impostongue for the damage and not its counterpart. Well, I guess, how do we count that? It's actually a little bit complicated. I think we just count both as the same weapon, right? Because they still belong together, but technically speaking it is not the same weapon, so I'm a bit conflicted. Let's just see what the damage numbers are and you can make up your mind on your own, right? I think that makes the most sense. Ooh, I don't see a magnet. We need the freezes later on to freeze the Reaper. I definitely want to play with him. Like, I want to try to kill him. Did I get it? No, I think it was right there. Yeah, the issue is... No, there's a magnet. Now, am I walking through the wall? Oh yeah, I am. Well, now we're next to the magnet though. That's good. This will be a bunch of level ups, so let's take a look at our current damage. Our current damage with the Impostongue is... 2.3 million, I think that was, right? Yeah, 2.3 million it looks like. So, what do we have after this? Okay, that was a few level ups. 2.8 million. Is it 2.8 million? It's a little bit hard to see. Yeah, it's 2.8 million, look at this. 2,829,830. With a single strike. And do you see how fast we strike? It's like these electric shockwaves, right? Oh, and by the way, in recent videos there were like comments on Queen Sigma, like in the 1 million kill video and in the Heaven Sword video where we had like 280 chi or so in damage. Like, oh, now do it with Queen Sigma, as if Queen Sigma would top that. Guys, I think we forgot one major thing, okay? Queen Sigma is a very, very powerful story character, but as a solo weapon limit break, she isn't actually that great. And the main issue is not even like the damage numbers that you'll see. The main issue is the weapon is heavily limited in AoE because it does singular strikes. So it's really not great, you know? The beam effect when it crits is good. It helps clearing out a lot of more enemies, but it's not comparable to other weapons. In fact, we already did it in the past. And while it was very powerful, in fact it was so powerful it killed the Reaper after 5 minutes, it wasn't good for kill numbers or for, well, damage, you know? There was also a comment that said, like, on the Heaven Sword, oh yeah, you were like 1.5 minutes against the Reaper, that's the reason why you had so much damage on that, and I'm like, brain, please, I understand it, but if you're not sure how something works, then don't say that. Okay, let's go through this, okay? So, usually, when you have a weapon that is so big it hits everyone, including in the spawn zones, which is roughly 50% towards the outside of the screen, okay? This is where all the enemies spawn, and usually you spawn between 500 to 1,200 enemies depending on their size, okay? So, if your weapon hits all of these enemies at the same time and you have multiple projectiles, then you can insta-clear all the enemies multiple times a second and hit them with your damage. So whatever damage you have is multiplied by 1,200, because there are so many enemies around. But if you hit one single Reaper, it sucks. It's so bad damage-wise. The benefit the Reaper has is that he doesn't die. Well, at least not in a reasonable amount of time, you know. So this is the main benefit why people think you did deal a lot of damage there. But the enemies, they respawn so fast with the amount of curse that we have that it doesn't matter. Like literally the moment they die, new ones spawn. And you can see this effect with Rosary. If I would pick up a Rosary here, in fact, let's just do it. We deal wait, what? How much damage do we deal? Where's the crit? 4.3 million! Okay, let me find a Rosary, by the way, because I want to make a point that we are on the same page about these type of things, okay? Where's the Rosary? Huh? You guys see a Rosary? I think there is one up. Okay, perfect. Okay, watch this. Watch it. Okay, did you see that? Oh, Rosary kills all the enemies on the screen. Did this matter at all? No, it didn't really matter. Not in the slightest. But now imagine you can actually hit the spawn zone, so they don't even have to walk in. All they have to do is to spawn. There is a delay, okay? If you could have 1,200 enemies that have infinite amount of health, or whatever enemies fit on the stage, right, okay? Or you go for enemies that die, it's always better to have the infinite health one, but it's just one. It's just one. It doesn't make a dent into the total damage calculation, trust me. Do we reach the 5 million? Well, I mean, we're almost at it, right? Yeah, easily. Wow, okay, we were like 4.8 million or so. Now we're at 5.6 million. Oh. How long? Okay, so... Wait, 2 million is the base HP of the Reaper if it's multiplied by inverse mode by 3, which I highly assume it should always be the case. So if we multiply 2 million with our level right now, it should be 1.6 billion. Which wouldn't take as long if our tongues, the multiple projectiles, can all hit the Reaper. Like, that should really not take long. I constantly hear cracking sounds, you know, like neck breaking sounds, which I think is a special effect, but I just don't see where it is. Like, I wonder if it has unique damage, like the one-shot damage, and it's like a ginormous damage number. I mean, we have a lot of ginormous damage numbers in here. How much damage do we deal now? It doesn't help that we have the NFT. I think I have to wait until that's gone. Or just look upwards, downwards. Let's see. 7.8 million. Dude, we'll reach 10 million damage with a single hit. And it's not even like a single hit that happens every 20 seconds or so. Which, to be fair, is still a single hit, right? There was nothing wrong. I'm talking about the what is it called? Spellstrom or so? You know? But this is just constantly happening. And the What? Shouldn't this mean we almost always crit right now? Oh, but we also have the duplicate that can't crit. So it will be harder to see it. Yeah. Oh. Well, still, how much damage do we deal now? I want to see these damage numbers. What is it? 8.2 million. Jesus Christ. 25 minutes. This is a really tough wave. I wonder if we'll lose HP. I don't think we can possibly die. Like, we have a 9... we can't die, okay, let's cross that out. But it would still be interesting to see whether we even take damage or not. You know, if the weapon is protecting me. I mean, it looks promising, you know, while the enemies are frozen, it's definitely protecting me. Yeah, no one is touching me. That's good. Is that a 10 million? He said that that's a 10 million. So before we get to the Reaper, I would like to make a damage calculation, just how much HP the Reaper has. And we'll do this for inverse mode and without the inverse mode multiplier again, because I don't know if it affects him, but it should. But then we have the two numbers of HP that he should have. So I would say we don't really have a reason to collect experience right now, and instead what I'll do is, before 28 minutes we'll collect it, and then I think at 29:40, something like very late, we'll it's 29:20, right? Yeah. And then at 30 minutes, we want to have this before the Reaper spawns, even though leveling up a weapon re-triggers it all the time. I don't think that matters at all, like on this weapon. It seems to always go off the same, even when I level up a lot. Well, yeah, but we'll still have the level ups at minute 30, right? Yeah, because I want to have all of the bonus damage before we hit the Reaper. So how are we doing? I still hear the neck breaking sound. But I just don't know what's happening. Like where that's coming from. Okay, so we are about to reach 28 minutes. These guys are no joke. In fact, they should actually have more HP than the damage that we deal. But we should still kill an okay amount. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, we are killing a decent amount. You know, it's actually not that much, but it's a very decent amount. It's pretty much only the Impostongue on crits dealing a majority of the damage here. And without that, not a lot happens. I just realized one big flaw though. Because the enemies are stuck on top of me, they will drop the experience, so I pick it up while the growth is not doubled. I may want to actually wait with that now. Oh, well that sucks a little bit, huh? Yeah. Can I do anything about that? I can't really do anything about that, right? We just have to take it. Dude, it's so laggy. It's so incredibly laggy. I have 10 FPS. Do we see the big numbers somewhere? I think the tongue is not getting out. Ew, did we see a biggie? I'm sure there's somewhere a big number if you focus on the right spot at the right time. 13.3 million. We just went up by 30% in damage. Okay, 29 minutes, nice. We don't pick up experience anymore, that's very good. Because that means there's so much experience around that it just accumulates all in one gem. And I think what I'll do is, instead of picking up the next vacuum as planned in 10 seconds... Well, actually, I should do it now. Oh, because there can be so many level ups in there and we want to have them done in time. Yeah, let's just do it now. These guys here, they only give 25 and 0 experience. Yes, half of the enemies give nothing. So it's not the biggest deal if we collect it at the wrong time. The ones at 28 minutes, all of them gave 30. So way more than what this one here gives. Are we still leveling? Oh yeah, we're still leveling up. That looked like it stopped. I wonder how long this will go. Like how far this will get with the levels. And what is our damage? Do we see that somewhere? It's really hard to see anything. Wait, 18 million. Did you see how my brain instantly went to 1.8? Because like it's such an unreasonably high number. Okay. I don't see a freeze. I don't see a freeze. Is there a freeze here? Okay, we got a freeze. Alter Schwede. I don't even know what's happening with the boss. Where is he? There. No. What? It's a... I don't know. Where is he? Where's the Reaper? What is that? It blew up something. Oh. I think we killed the Reaper. But how fast did we kill the Reaper? So the Reaper right now has 903 million HP without inverse mode and 2.7 billion with inverse mode. If this goes to 68, we know we killed him. I mean, I don't even know what else is supposed... I don't see damage numbers. Oh, that's a... Is that a 2.3 million? It's a 23 million, right? That was that story. Okay, we did die this time. That is kind of expected. I heard the neck breaking sound again. I kind of don't want to freeze him and just see what happens. Neck breaking sound. Why does it take so long to kill him though? He's dead. It took 10 seconds to kill him. You know what? I want to have one more Reaper. And then I want to see how long it takes to kill him while he's frozen. Because I'm starting to have a theory we might miss some hits or so. And I just want to see how long it takes with a freeze. Okay, he's about to spawn. I'll try to time this right. Where is he? I don't know how long that was, but it was less than 5 seconds. And yeah, we can sometimes see the effect it actually has, the Impostongue. Well, okay, that was it for today. Well, that was... that is a little bit of damage. And just by the way, for those people saying, "Oh, you killed 3 Reapers," and obviously it's this high. Even if all of these Reapers had the 3 times inverse mode multiplier, it was only 10G that it gave in damage, okay? So just for the people saying it's because we killed the Reaper, nope. Nope, it's not even, we're not even remotely comparable to the rest of this game. Wow, that is insane. Well, I guess you guys were right. I think you guys were right. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.